Hey Gemini, this is Sunny, and this is your monthly for mid-March 2016. Hopefully all my butterflies can have an awesome month this month, well, mid-month. Keep in mind that these are just general readings, and I may not make sense nor talk about your situation in this particular video. Please check out your sun, your moon, and all your rising signs, because those signs may be more accurate for you during this time. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me, please check out my website. That is always below. Let's see what's going on. So, for the month of March, you guys got the theme of reading rainbow. And with that message, I just wanted you guys to understand that, like, with proper knowledge, like, you will be fine and you will see the beautiful rainbow. Like, you are just going to have to just, you know, think good things and understand your knowledge, because I really do feel like you are kind of underestimating yourself, some of you. But I am trying to aim around March 15th through March 31st, and I may discuss things that has already happened in early March or mid-February, or I will discuss things that will happen in early April. So let's see. Okay, I had a little trouble with the cards. Really interesting. Really interesting. I do like this. Okay, so I feel that for mid-March, it's going to be so much better for many of you, especially if you are dealing with a lot going on during this time. I feel like the beginning of March, or mid-February, I feel like you were preparing yourself for new things, or things were being added into the equation, or they were being taken away for you to really properly build something. I feel like many of you, like, you went on a new path and you are headed into the right direction, and I feel like now you want to do things differently. I keep picking up on the separation, and I talked about your foundation. I want to say finances. Maybe for some of you, financially, you're kind of in a weird, love you too, Joe. Maybe financially, like, you are in a weird space, some of you. But I do feel that you guys just had to pretty much go off on your own. Whether it's like with separation, you had to move, or you're leaving a job. I just feel like, you know, like, you kind of felt that you were stabbed in the back, or like you had to turn your back on a situation, or maybe, you know, you felt like someone just really wasn't there for you. So that's really interesting, the energy that's coming in for you guys. Rejoice in celebration. So I really do feel like many of you, like, maybe the energy is more lighter. You're starting to celebrate more. You're wanting to have fun more. Maybe you are networking with people. You're collabing with people, or someone is going to help you out some way, somehow. And this is going to allow for you to gain a trophy. I'm not sure why I heard trophy. Love you too, buddy. And I feel that some of you, like, you are going to gain some sort of trophy, or you are on the way of getting a trophy, like just a reward from either your God or your angels, or just a reward with a higher degree, higher position at work. I really do feel like many of you, you're on the path for really awesome things. So please keep your head up, okay? I feel that your mindset during this time, many of you, you want love, or you want to, I feel like many of you, like, you're doing things, like, just, you are really pouring your heart. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve when it comes in a certain situation, and you are just really thinking with your heart during this time. Okay, really interesting, because the challenge, intuition. So you may be having a tough time with your heart and your logic, intuition during this time, and you may be so just occupied with feelings and just falling in love and wanting love and connecting with people, that you may not listen to your intuition, especially signs from your God and your angels, when you are just too much in la la land. I feel like some of you, like, you may be in la la land when it comes to like love, or when it comes to something that you're really passionate about. Maybe you aren't thinking things through, or you aren't seeing, you know, red flags, or you aren't seeing, you know, something else that's out there that, you know, could greatly benefit you. General reading, like I said, if it applies to you, hold it dear to your heart. If not, keep it moving. Okay. I do feel that some of you, if you are single, for some, I do see that love may come in, and I feel like it's going to be from a neutral party, not a neutral, a mutual party. Sorry about that. And this person may be pretty good, but I just feel like many of you, like, you just want to let your hair down, you just want to live, you want to breathe, you want to relax, you want to have fun. And I do see that some of you, like, if you've been in a weird space, like, now you're getting the drive, you're gaining the determination to do things. I feel like some of you, you're like, oh my God, I can finally do things on my own, or I don't feel burdened, I don't feel like I have to answer to someone. So many of you, like, maybe you just recently got out of a relationship that was very restricting and just really weird. The foundation for this mid-monthly, I do feel that many of you, you're seeing things come true. This is really tying in to the March monthly. The information may have sounded depressing, but I honestly feel like it was preparing you for, like, really getting what you want, or getting what you deserve from your God and angels. Go sit down, please. This is not a time to play. Anyway, what was I saying? Child, I forgot. I feel that some of you, when it comes to your children, you may find that your children are a bit more rowdier than usual, but I feel like they will let you know of a blessing. I feel like many of you, you're going to think back to childhood, or, you know, I feel like connections with your children are going to be much stronger during this time, especially if you're teaching them something valuable. So that's really interesting, and I feel like many of you, this is going to be a really good time for you to learn something valuable that's going to help you out when it comes to understanding things a bit more, I will say. The energy that's coming in for early April, I feel that many of you, you're putting your foot down. You aren't dealing with a lot of drama. You aren't dealing with a lot of bullshit. I do feel also that this is going to be a really good time for you to be mindful of change. Really interesting, because in the near past and then in the near future, you both got fours. So be mindful of change and closure and stability. And I do feel that many of you, you will get this some sort of stability that you're looking for. But I do feel that in order for you to get it, you are going to have to listen to where your God and angels are trying to guide you and pull you. So you honestly may be so infatuated with just, I don't really want to say nonsense, but like just infatuated, like with your own things and like what you want to do, that you honestly may, you know, not pay attention to important signs. And you know, that may be kind of difficult. So please pay attention to like your dreams and just everything that's going on around you. I also feel that April is going to be a bit of a very stern, hardcore, straight to the point kind of month. I feel like you are going to deal with maybe a lot of just hard to read people, or maybe arrogant people, or just people who just honestly tell you like it is, and that may be an issue, especially if you're like the bubbly, you know, carefree kind of Gemini. So that may kind of rub you the wrong way. But I also feel like with this, like, things are more solid for you. So that's really, really cool. Overall for this mid-monthly, I just feel like you just need to pay attention to your intuition, understand the people that you meet, and just be careful of you wearing your heart on your sleeve, I will say. But beautiful blessings and wishes are coming in. So 3 cards, important messages for Gemini for the area, for the time frames of March 15th through March 31st, 2016. 3 cards for Geminis for mid-March. Okay, you guys got this for the March. I don't remember if it was the foundation or the overall energy that's coming in. So I do feel that some of you, like, you are going to still deal with the mindset of a lack of resources or victim mentality, or some sort of, you feel like you're out in the cold, or you feel like you're on your own with something. So, you know, like, just understand this energy. Do not feel like people are out to get you or people are trying to use you. That may be the case, don't get me wrong, but I feel like you shouldn't let it affect your life greatly, and you shouldn't let it, like, ignore your health or ignore important things, and like you're trying to fill in voids because people around you are making you unhappy. Like, do not do that, okay? Because I feel that, like, this is going to be like a pity party, guilt trip kind of deal, and you will not succeed with this. Brighter note, you are receiving blessings from your guys, from your guards. You just need to, guides and gods, you just need to just be mindful of all that surrounds you. For real. Justice. With this, I feel like many of you need to think logically. You need to balance out your heart and your intuition, because I see how that's going to be, like, just back and forth with you. Also, many of you may be getting a lot of opinions from others, and that may be kind of like people are saying too many different things, and that may confuse you. Do go off on your own judgment, but just once again, the angels, that keep saying they need to pay attention to their surroundings. They need to pay attention to actions of people and actions, like your own actions. So please do that. Some of you, you may be going through some legal issues. I feel that money is involved, like there's some sort of separation going on, and you may have to pay a fine, or you may have to do something, and that may be a bit, that may be a kind of not really devastating, but just more of a setback for many of you. But you will be all right. Also, treat yourself good, please. Please protect yourself during this time. I also feel that some of you, like, you're doing some traveling, or when it comes to court issues, I do feel that you are going to deal with someone who may be kind of selfish and greedy, and they want to get all that you have. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. This may be their sun, their moon, and or their rising, and a Taurus during this time, who you may have some legal issues with. I also feel that this is going to be a really good time for you to think more logically when it comes to relationships and intimate relationships, and you protecting yourself when it comes to messages and just really understanding what people want, because I do feel that there's going to be some false energy with some of you when it's involving relationships. I feel like the person who you are tied to, either they are distant or they're still dealing with a lot of self issues during this time, maybe a death of someone, or they just don't feel like themselves, or they aren't really understanding who they are during this time. On a brighter note, I do see that, like I said, growth and change are coming into your life. Many of you, movement would be awesome, like moving to a new location would be completely awesome. If you have the money, for some reason I heard the angel saying, if you want to move, try to hold out until September, okay? If things are a bit rocky and like if you like need to save your money, then wait until September. But that's just what the angels say. You can do what you want. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything, and I will be back for April. Bye.